Boys, is that okay? Men?
Yes.
Yeah.
Men.
Well, I know like women like to be called, don't like to be called girls unless they're old and they like to be called girls. So that's just weird, right? All right. But anyways, we're here live in Houston. All right, if you guys are there, check it in the comment section so we can know if this thing works. I have these guys. Someone, can you find our footage real quick? Like go to someone can just skip the itinerary and just go to YouTube. Open it up and see if you can keep track of it. Anyone who comments, you can just raise your hand and I'll point to you and then you can read their comment out loud. Is that fair enough?
Yeah. Sounds good.
All right. And then,
I can't.
can you not?
Someone else has to.
Why? Oh, because you have an Android. Someone with an iPhone, open it up.
Someone who's good at this.
All right. Anyways, hey, let's just start it off, guys. The quote of the day. Let's go with Andrew. What you got? Oh, I'm sorry. And it's for Sunday, right? Yeah, go ahead.
It says communicate.
Communicate. All right. We talked about communication beforehand, and these guys swore to me that is not one of our 12 focuses. No, they figured it out. You guys.
I didn't say it. I knew it was one.
You figured it out. Yes, but talking is enormously huge. So hey, you guys. Seriously, the cuddle buddies. Stop that crap. All right, but look up. So hey, look up. So with the communication piece. All right, this is not a test in school. I actually think school screws you up for this one. You think you can't tattletale on the other team. You think if that guy messes up, he just messed up. You also are so focused on yourself that you can't help someone else because you're not extremely good at it. Like, have you guys ever noticed how fast you tie your shoes now that you're older?
Yeah.
Do you think about it at all?
No.
Probably not one piece of it. You're not going bunny ears over the whatever floppy tail or whatever it is. Right? You're just and it's just tied, right? So when you're younger, if you had to teach someone else how to tie their shoe while you were tying your shoe, that's not gonna happen. But now you guys are capable of maybe doing both. That's how being in defense or offense is. When you're sitting there doing what you're doing, if you actually know what you're doing, you would notice. Let me think. There was a pick and roll play. We'll talk about it later. Andrew was guarding the ball, and someone came up to the screen. If you were good enough, Andrew, it's just went up for. You would have forced him to the screen and saw Connor 8 feet from his guy, who was about to screen you, and you would be like, Connor, show. Worst case scenario, what? They don't go over the screen because you said to show, and now they know that you're showing. Who cares? Good. We don't want them using the screen. The pick and roll is the most devastating play in the history of basketball. Good. But Connor was late. And Connor ran up, but at least he ran up because Hunter never did. So he runs up, and you guys double team late. And then the roll guy comes open, and Chris is on the clear opposite side, with Hunter even further than him. And then the guy gets the ball. As he gets the ball, then Chris rotates. But if he was smart, as he's running over, he knows what's about to happen. You're about to leave your man. And you saw Chris. You would have been like, Chris, get my back, like that, and then showed. But again, Chris didn't notice that either. He could have even told you to go and saw you not showing. He could have told you to go beforehand. But if you were right there, then finally they pass the ball to the roll guy. Chris rolls over. Chris leaves his man, comes over to this guy with the ball. That guy passes the ball to Chris's man for a layup because what, Hunter? Because you didn't help Chris. That's called cover down. And again, from the very, very get-go, if I were out there taking just Hunter's place, I would have, one, not been on the weak side. I would have been in the middle. I would have been talking to him, to you the entire time, walking you guys through it. Because it was very obvious pick and roll. And it wouldn't have happened just because of my voice. Not because of me being 6'7", nothing like that. Just my voice out loud. And I can only say so much from the sideline. So, since there's 5 of us, and me way over there, if you guys could speak out loud, then they wouldn't be able to do those things. What's the hardest part about that? Anyone? About communicating.
Can't hear him.
No? For you guys, for that whole play right there that I just said was the hardest part about it. Hunter can't do it. Why not?
Scared.
Huh?
Nervous.
Nervous, no.
But he doesn't know what to do.
He doesn't know what to do. So out of all that, who knew that stuff? He did. So it's not his fault. He literally didn't know to stand in the middle. Am I right? Like you knew after I said it. You didn't know before, right? If I just showed him the tape, you'd be like, I did it correctly. You guys literally knew that, but you probably knew it like a second grader tying their shoe. So that's where you have to step it up in that regard. Does that make sense? So you're not able to communicate until you know what you're communicating about. I understand, but get better at that. Por favor. All right, that was for our Spanish people out there. I know that we're in Texas. All right, we're all learning a little Spanish as well. All right, moving on to our elementary school stuff. Let's go with that guy. What you got? Elementary? No, you have nothing. Who has it? Elementary school. The first.
I got it.
Go. What you got?
Do you want me to read all?
Okay, next. Someone has it.
Reverse Mikins.
There we go. Somebody who can read. Reverse Mikins. All right. For reverse Mikins, we have to watch ourselves. Like I think the best shot that we have at this is when we go from like the high post pass. If we ever could pass it inside there, and these guys can do something, you catch a ball underneath the basket, going from here to there, just for reverse Miking. All right. And it's just keeping your body open for the pass and not having to turn around to shoot a jump shot. And we had a chance at that. And it was oh man, who was it? Wesley or
Wesley.
you?
I think it was Wesley.
I think maybe both of you guys at some point in time. Definitely you at one point. You catch the ball on the inside, it's high, just shoot it. You have no time to bring it back down. You have no time to turn around and shoot a jump shot. It's just not that. You don't have time to do that. You actually got a nice block off of a guy trying to do that. Like he turned around and shot it. It's like, dude, just shoot it. Just don't, you have no time to spin around, do whatever. Like you're not shooting a jump. It's not a jump shot. You can't shoot jump shots from 3 feet away. It has to be a layup. You gotta go like that. So reverse Mikins just gets you to where you're able to flick the ball up and in. You missed a few like gimmies, right? Both of you guys, all right? And you shot jump shots. We have to get ourselves to the point where we can just shoot with the tips of our fingertips. All right, like with the calluses and above. That's the only part that the ball touches, and we're just like this. Like you're not using your arms anymore. And the reason why we can't do that is you develop habits growing up. And when you're young, you need to use your arms. You need to throw it up. And when you do that so long, you can't undo it later on in life. It's really hard to undo. So how do I remedy that? Or how do I try to remedy that? Only a few kids can do it though. How do I get that out of people? Says that whole habit thing where the kids have to throw it up really, really hard.
Shoot a lower basket.
That would be the perfect way to do it. I don't have enough lower basket time.
Lots of reps.
Practice?
Reps.
It's kinda.
Repetitive practice.
Okay.
Bad shots.
I know. I have Kiernan just miss
Boot
layups.
camps?
Have you guys seen him
Yeah.
in the games?
Yeah.
You know Kiernan can make a layup, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Kiernan's out there right now. I know Kiernan can make a layup. I gave him one game when I wanted to just blast the team because we were playing against an easy team and I wanted to pick everyone's spirits up. And I was like, Kiernan, come here. Shoot jump shots for layups. Just score a whole bunch of points. And he was like, what? I was like, yeah. Don't do the perfect layup right now. Just kill this team. And we beat them so badly that their parents were arguing. And I'm like, yeah, I just wanted that for our team for one time. He goes like this, left or right-handed right now. Do you think he'll have it by the 9th grade?
I think I'll have it
He'll
before.
have it by 4th grade, yes. That's how fast it takes. So, but it's kind of like too late for you guys in that regard, unless you really, really focus. And it's gonna get harder and harder and harder. I can't change my shot, and I've been teaching like the perfect shot now for like 10 years. I can't change it now. It's gotten like a little bit better. It's so hard to change when you're older. It's crazy. So that's that. Other ones are ball tap, readjust layup. That's the one where we go in, we hit their arms, we relocate and score. That's the one that you're not able to do yet. We've been practicing it, right? Not practicing enough, maybe? Right? You gotta go in and that first team that we played against, really good at finishing, were they not?
Yes, sir.
I said turn them, stuff like that, but like they were making a lot of those tough shots. And but they also missed more than they would have missed if you just didn't turn them. So, but they were like opposite side, like whatever. That shot's tough. I haven't made that. I haven't been able to make that shot consistently in 5 years. I'm not athletic enough anymore. You have to stay in the air for a while. Pretty cool that they can do that shot, right? But that's not normal. And they had about, asked their coach, 3 D1, all college. The rest probably D2 or D3. That's what they said.
Wow. Do they get any?
I don't know if they have any right now, but that's their level. So know who they are. All right. But again, ball tap, readjust layup, and this is stuff that we're practicing on. All right. I was talking to Andrew's dad about this. Okay. This is interesting. All right. And I this is like a theoretical thing. What I do is not done by many, especially with the lower level people. There's a few programs in the country who are trying to do this, but they only do it with NBA ready people. They don't waste their time on this level because the benefits are too low. However, it's like this. There's workouts, and then there are practices, and then there are like training, like push-ups and getting stronger, right? For the practices, that's all like mental, all right? For the practices, it's mental, all right? Practices is all mental and like where you're standing, what you're doing, like the stuff that I just said about rotating, right? That's practices. For the boot camp stuff that we do, literally you guys couldn't keep up to some of those kids because they were faster, genetically more gifted. You can catch up to them with all the boot camp stuff. All right, then there's the skill stuff. There's the stuff like the ball tap readjust, like the Tatum in and out series, like the pump fake jab to step back. All right, even like deep threes. That's the skill stuff that we work on. Out of those three things, which one should we focus our program on? A lot of people focus it on the practice, right? But what Andrew's dad said is that he's like, the best thing you do is the boot camps. And I was like, I can see that. I can see how you can think that. But that's not the best thing I do. The best thing I do is the skill stuff. And that's the stuff that a lot of kids want to skip. Especially kids, like, but look, who skips it the most? Out of the small kids, just notice them. It's Desmond,
Yeah.
right? He hates it.
Nathaniel.
He hates it. Nathaniel, right? And what do they have in common? They don't want to be basketball players, right? All right. The deal is this. All the stuff that we work on during skill sessions, it takes you 2 years to get good at. 2 years, the skill stuff. All the stuff that we work on during the boot camp stuff, months to get better at. Months. All the stuff that we work at during practice takes days or weeks. So which one should we focus on?
Skills.
Why is it so hard to focus on skills?
Because it takes a while.
You don't see the improvement. Yeah, you just don't. And it's like, and even when you do see it, it was so gradual, you think that you always had it. But if you don't keep working on it, then it's bad. That's why I initially chose 7 days a week for the skill stuff. But human beings can't handle all that. They need something right now, right? So we kind of have a balance. So the skill sessions, they're very, very important. And that's what this stuff is. All right, let's move on. We got our motivational story of the day. Then we're gonna get to our trivia question. All right, do we have anyone on? I don't think we have anyone on. So you guys are gonna be the trivia people, just straight up. All right, but first is the motivational story of the day. All right, listen carefully to it. Now, normally I have like animation stuff like that. I could actually bring it up.
You should do that.
I should do it instead of just me. It's only a 40-second video.
Okay.
I'll do it.
It's okay?
Yeah.
All right. See,
I can be the animation.
You know what? Look at it, type it in, pull it up. All right, all you do is type in the first few words. Be sure you're constantly communicating like that. There you go. Be sure, and then it'll pull up on YouTube. We'll watch it. But outside of that, let's talk about our next ones. We got middle school drills. We got Mikins. All right. Those are just keeping the ball high, scoring the ball high. Fake reverse layups. When you guys go in there, you made a nice reverse layup. All right. The key to reverse layup is to be shooting on this side of the basket and also be able to score on that side. If you completely give up one or the other, they get to track you down and block you. All right. You don't learn that until you get someone who's long enough, like Giannis, who can block like anything, right? And then you have to be savvy about it and be able to go reverse layup. Nope. Okay, strong side. You can't block me either way. But when you're younger, or like when you're like playing like against bad competition, you can do whatever you want, and you think that it's right because the ball went in the basket. It's not right. All right. So figure that stuff out. Do we have the video yet? Should someone turn on the TV?
Well,
You don't know how to do it.
someone have to know.
Oh man,
No,
guys.
no.
Oh, those. Hey, I got a bad. What is it called? What would you guys be? A
Tech
crew.
crew?
Yeah, a bad tech crew going on here. All right. All right. We'll figure that out in a second. Next one is the poly series. We're gonna try to run some poly tomorrow. All right. Now you don't know what that is. It's Iverson
I
cut.
remember it.
You remember it? All right. All you have to do is give the ball to Connor. I would love to run you off it, but you don't know all the things, and you're probably not good at all the things. Why? The main part is not dribbling the ball for foot. Which you, no, it was you 4 times. It was you twice. But in one play, it was 3 of us. Do you remember that play? Yeah, it was really weird. It was, I don't know who started it. Maybe Connor. Off his foot. Maybe you picked it up. Maybe Chris did. Off his foot.
I feel like
The
I
one person did
yeah.
off their foot. It was weird. It was very like, but then we still wound up with the ball somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still had the ball. It was
And
really-
then I feel like
very
someone else
strange.
dropped it and we lost it.
Maybe, but it wasn't off someone's foot the 4th time. But so you got to go to search. Remember what I said? All right,
Let me,
sit right there. Sit right there. You have to look at the words. You have to look at the words
I'm the new tech
and
crew.
just type in the first 4 words. Of
I
five words.
Got it.
All right. Anyways, next up. So for poly series, Connor, when you come off that screen, all right, we need. Oh, now we have him to just touch over the ball up, so we don't even need to run 180 poly. If it were just Connor being able to handle the ball, he would hand it off and then come off it. But we might still do it if they start to read the play. All right, and I would not mind us doing this. All right, so you'll have the ball, be on the lane line, and keep them let them have some space. Stay lane line way deep, and then you're coming off it sprinting, and then you have to read the defense. And we need one person on the top of the key screening. That should be you or anyone else. And however they play it, you're gonna go snap back, come over and rip through, whatever. But when he drives off of it, everyone needs to move to an open spot. Because the play, it's not really for Allen Iverson. The play is for Eric Snow. Eric Snow was the shooter on that team. Allen Iverson just draws on the people. And you actually made your first time, I swear, ever, you've made some plays for other people. I've yet to see from anyone else. Surprisingly, you're not making plays for people. But you drove several times. Maybe not the first game. But after that, you drove several times and hit him for shots. You hit him a couple times. You missed him for a few times. You tried to hit him, threw it badly. All right? And then hit him in the face, off the chest or whatever. All right? Even hit him a couple times. But you were making plays for others because you got inside the key. That's awesome. So for the poly, we want you inside the key. If you're open, you can take it. If not, do it. Yes.
So, there's poly, and then I think the one I know is 180.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about that. All right.
Yeah.
Next one is hardened step back. All right, this is more for fun. Where we're like this, and then we're boom, stepping back. Okay. I do add everything into the program. Not everything is fundamentals, but because I try to add some spice into it. All right. So when we work on this stuff again, and you should be working on your own, you want to be perfect at it. All right. Just type in. Be sure you're constantly communicating.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Oh, it does take a while. I feel you. No, it's really tough. It is tough.
Complicated.
All right.
I'm good at spelling.
Other one is post speed wing cuts. You guys listen to this one, please. Hey, just have a seat. Post speed wing cuts. We don't pass the ball to the post. I get it, but I would like to post him up. All right. I could say that about Wesley, right? But you know that wouldn't go too well right now. It's all right, but keep your head up, please. Okay. All right. Stop looking sad over there in the corner. Tired? All right. Anyways, but if we do pass the ball to the post, relocate. If he drives, relocate. If you drive, we need to relocate. And relocate basically means you don't just stand in the same spot. All right. Anyways, we can figure it out in a second. All right. I can actually bring it up pretty fast. All right. All you do is copy it. You copy the picture, open up YouTube,
Oh, well,
and then you could just open it up on your phone, and then you could throw it up there. But I'm a genius. It's
I
okay.
already had it.
I accidentally cleared it.
You already had it on your
I went to
phone?
press
Yeah, but
search
I didn't know I
and
could put it up there.
Yeah, it's okay. You just press the one button. Anyway, let's wait, am I connected? Oh, maybe you can't throw it on this one. Well, I'll just say it then. Screw it. We couldn't do it. All right. Last one is high school, and we got dribble form shots, hurdle pro hops, pick and roll over the shot. All right, triple cross push shots, side lateral side for shots. All right, those are all of our what is it? Monday workout things. All right. So if you're Sunday workout things. We aren't doing stuff on Sunday, but if you're on your own, film the stuff. Kieran and his dad are doing the stuff still. I believe Alina does some homework, so I see them posting online. I would love to get that up to like 20 something people posting online. And again, I know you guys do not have high goals of playing D1. I know you guys don't have high goals of working out like LeBron or Giannis or Steph Curry. But what I want you to do is to pretend and to do it for a little bit. Do it once, do it twice. See if you like the routine, because once you get into college, not only is basketball like that, school's like that. And you just don't know it yet. You're gonna have to trust me. It is like that. All right? And people are at that level. And people are, I don't know, they're pretty amazing at doing things like that. All right, let's get to our trivia question real quick. All right, so I'm gonna go to the trivia page like I always do. We got the history of hoops. All right, do I have it here?
The story up on the screen.
Yeah, you guys are really bad at the story on the screen thing, but oh, you got it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. So rewind it and put the volume up. Here we go.
Let's go.
All right, we're gonna check the story out on the screen. Let's see it. Volume all the way up. Here we go.
All the way.
What you got? That's good enough.
Be sure you're constantly communicating your truest thoughts via the effort you give. The person who gives you less than what he has to give is one, telling you what he thinks of you, and two, is telling you what he thinks of himself. Be sure that message is what you want it to be.
All right, so that's that. What does that mean? Anyone? Someone step it up. Press pause.
Oh, good.
So what is that? So what does that mean? Someone step it up. Remember before? Who's my leader, guys?
Me.
For real, somebody. What you got?
I don't know, you're not like, I don't know, ready, or you're not like ready, you gotta step your,
Not quite. Who else?
step your,
Game up.
What is that? What is the story about?
How he thinks of you is like
how do you think of yourself?
is like so like basically like what he thinks of you is what he like wants to think of himself or something.
Yeah, how about what is the gist of it? You should do what during games?
Try as hard.
Yes, but try no, not quite. Try as hard as you can. All right, communicate. You said the quote. All right, so you want to try as hard as you
I'm
can.
reading the wrong.
I got you. You want to try as hard as he's like Mikins. All right, and you want to try as hard as you can. All right, and when you don't try as hard as you can, it says a couple of things. It says you don't think anything about me, and you think even less about yourself. Okay, and a player of ours, I know he's watching out there. I know you're watching out there, Zach. All right, Zach is always watching. Zach's the hardest worker that we have.
Yes, Zach.
Yeah, okay. Zach, listen up, man. Okay, anyway, Zach's not watching. All right, Zach, he has potential. Maybe the most potential at Jefferson Academy. And chooses not to try his hardest because he's afraid of failing. He just thinks it's a waste of time. And in the end, he just doesn't have confidence in himself. And that's a really, really horrible thing. All right? So you guys can't be like that. Basically, this whole thing is don't be like Zach. No, it's just like, no, but we all do it to a certain extent. All right? You all get to like where you're thinking, like, if I try my hardest and I go and I go in the wrong direction, what does that say about me? Like, I just went too hard in the wrong direction. So you're always like waiting, but then you end up going nowhere at all. And then you're thinking, well, if I try my hardest, what if I'm not good enough? Like, what if I'm not like Michael Jordan? What if I'm not like those guys? All right? You can't be thinking that stuff. All right? You got to understand that, like, your hardest and your level is all you can accomplish in life and to begin with. Whether you're I don't know, Hunter, or LeBron, or Michael Jordan. If you're Michael Jordan, you're like, oh, I get to be the best player of all time. Of course we're gonna try our hardest. But what if you're just LeBron? And no matter what you do, no one's gonna put you above Michael Jordan. Would you still try your hardest if you were LeBron?
Yes, sir.
Well, he is, okay. Now, but what if you're like on, like, I don't know, the Warriors bench, and if you try your hardest, you could be the 10th man instead of the 12th man.
I'll take it.
Try your hardest?
I'll take it.
No, you're already making $1 million.
Oh.
Okay.
You're already making $10 million a year. You're 12th man. Are you gonna try your dead hardest and not party or nothing like that just to be 10th man?
Yes, sir.
You say that.
More money.
Okay? Then what if you're Hunter, or Noah, or Andrew, or Aiden? You try your hardest and it's only D3.
I'll take it. Better than nothing.
But you're not trying your hardest. Right? So you have to picture yourself being in their shoes. And I was once in those shoes, and I once was just like y'all. So if I didn't have school, I would be working like this. I'd be doing this, I'd be doing this. And I'd be like Kobe. I got over to Taiwan, I tried. I woke up at 6 in the morning, I did that stuff. I did like 3 days for the first, 3 days. And that quickly went away. I couldn't do it. I was like, it's hard. And I was already like the best player in the league. I was like, I don't know. Boom, done. So don't lie to yourself. I'm telling you right now, I failed at it. I couldn't do it. So I'm asking you, can you do it? Because if you can, it's totally worth it. And I'm mad that I couldn't do it. I'm mad that I didn't have the perseverance to do that. I'm a lot different man than I am right now than I was then. Anyways, let's go to our trivia question real quick. All right, you guys can answer it. I don't know if they're online. Anyone online?
Yeah,
Nope.
online.
No one online, so it's all on you guys. You guys have 4 minutes to answer the question. All right, let me see. Oh my, okay. All right, here's the question. I have my person. I'm not going to tell you the person just in case his name is part of the question. All right, but let me see right there. All right, the trivia question today is, okay. Nope. And you can also use Google. I'll let you guys use Google. All right.
Yeah.
All right. What college did Gary Payton attend? If you happen to know the answer, you can answer it. What college did Gary Payton attend?
Oregon State.
Oregon State.
Boom.
I said
I got right there.
Oregon State!
Connor with the right answer. Congratulations,
Oregon State.
Connor. Oregon State. No one knew it though by heart. You know, his kid went to Oregon State too.
Oh.
Yeah, that's okay. And he plays for what team?
Oregon State!
The Oregon State. The Oregon State Warriors. Exactly. Anyway, let's finish up real quick. We got what else do we talk about? We usually do like a picture of the day or something like that, right? All right. Well, the picture of the day. What's in your picture, guys? For the NBA stuff going on right now.
Michael Jordan dunking.
Okay, no.
Oh my god.
Wait,
Why is it
Wait,
taking
didn't
all the way?
Kyrie get like Kyrie and KD went like 1 for like 17?
My,
That
oh,
one-
wait.
no, we talked about that
No, mine
yesterday,
is the
yeah.
NBA player fist bumping the baby.
Okay, you Nick's not top anymore. All right.
Celtics winning.
The Celtics won?
No.
Wait, the Celtics didn't win again, did they?
The championship.
Oh, just in general?
Yeah, who's
No,
gonna win the
I think it's
championship?
the Warriors.
Okay, so hey, how about
It's
this?
gonna be the
Hey,
Suns.
live right now, you have to pick someone
Okay.
in the NBA. Don't forget Kevin Booker's hurt. Don't forget that Katie's been off lately.
Yes.
Don't forget that
MPJ.
Chris Middleton is hurt.
Murray.
All right, Jamal Murray's done. All right. Who do y'all got for the NBA championship? One by one. This is your
Jordan Poole.
definitive one. Who do you have for the team? Do you have a team? Pick one.
I've got Jokic.
Okay, so you're going for the Nuggets. Okay, sure. What you got?
Oh my
I
god.
got Jokic too.
It's called the Nuggets. What you got?
Jokic is my
Who's
team!
winning the championship? Warriors. Who you got? Celtics.
Suns.
Suns.
Warriors in 4.
Warriors in 4. Okay.
I say probably Warriors in 6.
Wait,
Warriors.
can I change mine?
All
Can I
right.
change mine?
What you got?
The Jokic's.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the Bucks.
Why?
Why? Because they're gonna win. Because
Facts.
Giannis can just go straight down the court and just dump anyone anytime he
Wait,
wants.
is he a Jokic? Is he on the Jokic's?
Anyways, hey, don't forget that we said that. I'm gonna replay this at some point in time to show you guys how smart I am, and maybe you guys should maybe listen to me over anyone else.
Wait.
The Warriors are not winning. That's crazy.
Jordan Poole is
Is
Were they
Giannis
both-
on the Jokic's?
Come on now.
All right. Anyways, you guys. So that's our time. Am I missing anything that was on the sheet? I got everything. I'm good. Oh, the challenge of the day. All right. I suppose I can talk about that. So for anyone doing the challenges,
Okay.
let's see which out of all you guys, out of all you future D1 guys
Of course.
who like are part of my program, and anyone judging my program has to judge me by you guys.
Yeah, that's me.
Of course.
Realize no one's doing my program by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
My program is the actual book.
that's my
Putting all that
bad.
stuff. And everyone's judging my program based off of like, I don't like open gyms. It's like, dude, are you kidding me? So if you were a part of our program and you are, let's say, a 10th grader, you should be on day 25 of Fast Class. It's 10 drills designed to improve your speed. And you can find all that stuff on our challenge section. It's things like hurdles and things like that. So again, that would not be that hard. It takes about 20 minutes. But I assure you, if you guys were doing these things, you'd be seeing enormous results. All right? And give me a reason before we end why you're not doing the book exactly.
Because I can't find it.
Sure, okay.
I
Sure.
don't have it.
You can say I don't want to. It doesn't matter. I don't care. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. I don't care.
I don't care.
Okay, shut up.
Come on, Hunter.
Wait, did the book come?
Okay, shut up. Okay, what you got?
He's from Florida.
Probably lazy.
Lazy,
Am I
what you got?
talking Too much.
Like injured and like.
Injured? Okay. You can't go by injured. You're not gonna be injured forever.
It's because he's
Well,
It's
Asian.
a bad excuse.
I'll do the challenge for a month. Like,
What you got? What you got?
Asian.
No, he doesn't
Stop
either.
Asian.
It's like-
Okay, get out of here. What you got?
Friday, lazy.
Lazy. Okay.
Wait,
All right.
Hunter,
Hey,
better excuse.
whatever your reason is, guys. Hey, whatever your reason is for any one day, why you won't do let's say like this work or basically anything. Make that your reason for that's why I don't want to go to the MBA or whatever your overall goal is. So like when you skip homework, be like, I don't want to be a doctor because
I hate
this
money.
cartoon is on. Like that. Because any one day you have to use that excuse for the longevity. So say, I don't want to make the MBA because it feels really good to sleep in today. Because all of this is a whole bunch of one-time events happening over and over and over again. But every one time matters more than everything. Because it breaks the string, right? Or starts the string. So if that excuse is big enough, you're good to go. If that excuse is good enough, like Derek Valdez, he's like, I don't have a hoop at my apartment building. Go. I didn't make the NBA because I don't have a hoop at my apartment building. Decent. Is that good enough for him? Good enough for him. I don't want to make the NBA because I have only one leg. It's a nice excuse. I don't want to make the NBA because I had too much homework. Maybe. Okay, but if it's because I just thought I just would just chill, so I was eating cereal. That's not a good one. All right, so I understand the differences. Anyway, that's our time. Thank you so much for watching. That was our first truly live show. Thank you guys, the cast, the crew. All right. Anyways,
Yokic's!
we're gonna get back to work, you guys. All right. How do I end this thing?
John,
I don't know if I press off.
how do you?
I'm just making sure. Making sure. Wait, let's see. Is that?
Don't you do this every night?
All right. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yeah.